and welcome to the channel. Today we got something just for lunchtime special. We like to get in and get out. Y'all know about getting in and getting out because that's what we're talking about today. Y'all been getting in and getting out overseas.
Say that.
They know what y'all doing over there. Y'all going over to these other places.
Y'all shooting up the damn club.
Shooting up the club. Y'all paying extra to go, what they call it? Rawless, flawless, no condominiums.
Oh my goodness!
I thought it was gonna catch up with y'all, but man, with the advent of technology,
then I hear some of them are paying extra to go deep sea diving on some box.
Extra, man.
I'm
what
like,
we talking about today is your passport bros or just tourism in itself, going overseas, shooting up the club, and leaving your little ones behind. Y'all youngins over there, you know. You look at somebody in Asia and you see their little baby got curly black hair, and you're like, I know you're not full Asian, you know. So we're gonna talk about that first. I'm gonna play a clip real quick just to give y'all some background, and we're gonna weigh in on it and see what's going on. We want to know your opinion, how you feel about it. I got some opinions on it. We're gonna comment thereafter, but let's see how we can get there first. Let's see, is this it? I think this one is it. All right, let's disappear and see what they got going on.
Sa Angeles, problema talaga o issue. Lahat ng mga foreigner, iba-ibang klaseng foreigner nandito. 19 years old ako na nangyari yun. Tapos sabi niya sa akin kung sasama pa daw ako. Binayaran niya ako, 800 yata. Tapos nung umalis yung foreigner na yun, hindi ko alam na buntis na ako.
Iniisip ko po siya araw-araw.
Yeah, man, y'all baby, he thinking about you every day. And y'all just left him behind.
Hindi ko po alam kung saan siya nakatira.
Wow.
Sana po kahit po makita ko lang po siya sa panaginip.
I just want y'all to know the after effect. You know, y'all get over there and y'all have fun, but this is the after effect when y'all not responsible.
Kaming mga babae, tinatanong namin, unang-unang tinatanong talaga namin, gumamit kayo ng protection para na rin sa kanila, sa amin.
Now you hear, she said, try to use protection for our sake and for your sake.
We're going to talk about that because I got real scoop on that, especially Filipinos.
Oh, man. Y'all raw dogging. Y'all raw dogging it.
Kasi yung ibang foreigner ayaw nila eh. Wala kang magagawa. Oo, hindi namin sila pwedeng i-push na magagalit sila.
Now, what I did notice, let me go back just a smidge, because there's a perception that it's a whole bunch of ninjas. There was a whole bunch of ninjas over there shooting it up. Those don't look like ninjas to me. So don't let them fool you. It's not brothers all the time that's out there shooting up the club.
And it's the what? It's the old guys.
Old dudes. Stay tuned.
Oo, hindi namin sila pwedeng i-push na magagalit sila. Siguro dahil ganon. Dahil sobrang makasalanan naman talaga yon kapag nagpapa-abroad ka, diba? Dahil siguro sa reliyon natin, mga Katoliko, kaya siguro walang nagpapa-abroad gaano. Dito sa lugar namin, maraming kwento na gaya ng sa akin. Yung kaibigan ko, namatay siya 2 years ago. Tapos naiwan niya yung anak niya si Katrina sa lola at lolo na. Ngayon si Katrina wala siyang nanay, wala siyang tatay.
Namatay po ang nanay ko sa panganganak noong 2018, February 9. At hindi ko po nakilala ang tatay kong Canadian.
Her mama died in childbirth. Don't know who her daddy is. But do you see where her daddy from? Oh,
Canada. Oh, Canada.
Passport bros don't carry a blue passport. But she dream about him every day.
Diyan. Nalaman ni mama ko na buntis siya.
Ano ba yan?
Tapos po, yun pala po, nakaalis na daw po ng bansa yung tatay ko.
Yung tatay ni Alex, hindi ko na nakakausap simula nung nabuntis ako. Anak siya ng foreigner, taga San Diego, California.
Tingin ko
Oh,
yung
shit.
tatay ko, parehas kaming ilongan.
She got the city on his ass. She better not have his name in the city. It's almost over for him.
It's about to be over.
Parang may dimpon.
Yun, naano rin ako sana kasi parang nabubuli rin.
Nasar po nila akong anak.
They call him a light child. Now that means his daddy, he's a real light. Or he might be of another complexion. So, you know, we doing it too. Just to let you know, don't get it fooled.
Hey, I got stories. I'm telling you later.
Let's roll.
Ano? Ilaw. Biniwish ko po na sana po kinabukasan makita ko na po ang daddy ko.
So this is our first video. This is the what. And we're going to get to what they doing to stop you guys from going over there, spreading your seed with no repercussions. And then when we get to the end, we're going to tell you some laws. I know y'all didn't think, y'all thought y'all could run. You thought you could run to the United States and get away with it. Well, they got laws to come get you. And we're going to let you know what countries are out there that will come get you and put you on child support. And then you know what they're going to say? Man, I'm rich, man. That's right, baby. That's right. That's how they're gonna do you. They're getting that child support. So
Woo! They gonna kick it in.
What they doing, Roman? How you feel about this?
Hey man, I got some horror stories, man, and specifically the Philippines. When I was in the Marine Corps in the 90s, I almost had a child back there or two. Thank God it was
It doesn't sound like it normally does. Let's see if what about
bruh.
I don't know. Oh, I know why. My audio. That's because my mic was way across the room. There we go, brother. Thank you, Uncle Guns. I appreciate that. I had the mic somewhere from far, far away. Far, far away. Go ahead, tell me that story, bro. What you think about these? What they're saying is, one, a few things that were alarming to me. The guy paid her $12. Man, he getting away good. $12. And then he said he paid a little extra if they just go in raw dog. So he go in raw dog, and then he
I can't talk. I've done it.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell the truth today. I've done it. Obviously, if I had kids,
I'm stepping back. You see, I got my Thailand shirt. You see if Thailand has the rule.
Yeah. Hey,
go ahead, Ron.
I've done it in my younger days. I've gone in raw dog. Like I said, I almost had a couple kids in the Philippines specifically. So I know what they're talking about, you know, and so it's unfortunate that there's a lot of people that are doing it and leaving instead of just doing the right thing. And the support is not going to be like America. You're not kicking out hundreds or even $1,000 there, you know, but and we'll go down that road. We'll go down that road once we get towards the end of it. But it ain't that much for child support in another country versus being here in the United States. It doesn't matter what your income is. It's not a percentage like that in another country. And that's voluntarily. There's a lot of countries we're going to talk about, you know, that you can't be extradited, but they can come after your money. But we'll talk about that. But yeah, I've had a couple scares. Let's put it that way. I've had a couple scares. And from my knowledge, I don't have any
is going crazy.
Ronins. I don't have any Ronins out there yet. But when I get over to the Philippines, I definitely will be repopulating again. but it'll be under the proper conditions. Let's put it that way.
Man, oh man, I can't believe it. We got some Polynesians that got some. Yeah, I will say the condoms out there are not like the magnums. You are correct. They do break. And if you're trying to go,
you need to check your own, especially if you packing.
It's a
because
wrap.
It's gonna be uncomfortable for you.
And my man Buck Trout, you said he went raw in Tokyo. I just seen a good documentary of a girl. I guess her dad is black, and she's Japanese. Her first language is Japanese. And here's the thing: they discriminate against her, even though when they'll ask her where she's from, and they're like, "Oh, you speak great Japanese." She's like, "Yeah, because I'm born here." So it's crazy.
Yeah, I know a lot of Japanese females.
What they actually do, Ronan, what the countries are now doing, because they tired of y'all leaving these little babies behind, and the government of Philippines and all those places have to take care of them. They're getting tired of it. So you go with your story, you're gonna tell them what the repercussions are.
I had a steady because during the Gulf War we were hoarded in the Philippines majority of the time. We'd run back and forth to the Gulf of Oman before the war started. So I was out there almost 11 months, almost 12 months, from way before the war started till it ended. So we had to port somewhere. So the Philippines was our port, Subic Bay, Olongapo. So, I found a steady chick that I didn't have to worry about. And pretty much every time we hit port, I was getting it in.
Ooh, with the same one?
I had to admit, hey, I've done my fair share of cheating. So this is why I say I have a mentality where out of sight, out of mind. I was married. I'm going to tell everything. I ain't got to lie about shit. I was married. But my mentality was I didn't care what my wife was doing back home. Whatever mission I had to do, I had to get done. And at the end of the day, if I wound up dying in battle, what am I saving my seed for? You get what I'm saying? So at that point, I was at no holds bar. Whatever went down, went down. If I shot up the club and I had a kid and I died, oh well. That was just my mentality.
Woo, man. I'm scared. I've been scared of,
he said bad good old days. Yeah, see, Uncle Guns knows he's old sail. He's an old Navy dude. So he knows that port. And this is how I know when you guys go into these cities, especially during high times, these clubs have reserved chicks out in the provinces. They will call these chicks up and say, hey, it's busy season. We need you to get into town. Wherever you are in the province, we need you to come to this city and fill up our bar. We're running short on girls.
That's crazy. How do you guys, y'all say, look, they like to say fearless. Fearless maybe isn't black, so he needs to take the 23-and-1.
I think it's 23-and-me.
23-and-me. Oh yeah, they ready. Take that 23-and-me because they.
I did ancestry. I did ancestry.com, but I did it for a different reason. I had to find my mom's.
You got a reason over there. They taking it for you. So now we're going to tell you what the repercussions are. This is what they doing now. So you going over there, popping bottles, banging it up, shooting up the club, going in raw dog. It's done broke. And now you got a little wand, little lean may.
It done broke or they poked a hole in it. You better check your condoms too.
Well, let's see what they're doing, Ronan. I haven't watched this all the way, only a few minutes. So if I interrupt sometimes, it's just because I've seen something for the first time.
Hey, let's go blow by blow if we got to.
In the heart of Angeles City, the Philippines, foreign men flock to nightclubs seeking cheap thrills with no consequences. Sex tourists have fathered tens of thousands of children who are being raised in poverty conditions.
These sex workers are being paid for the sex. They are not being paid to get pregnant and to raise these children.
But some of these men are now being tracked down and held to account.
What? So they got tens of thousands of people over there, having it. I still got a concern about, well, I had to save it to the end, Ronan. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
I see that cotton swab, though.
An Australian-led project is collecting DNA samples from the children of sex workers to identify their foreign fathers.
This sends a very strong message to these predators. You thought you could get away
Oh, now
with
you a
it?
goddamn,
You can now be
goddamn
caught.
it. Why you got to be a
Works by
predator?
feeding the children's DNA samples into a commercially available ancestry site.
What? 23 and me. What I just tell you? They coming
Y'all-
at you. You know,
Y'all take them
get a
DNA
personal-
test. Remember, you're going to be linked. That's how I found my family. You're going to be linked.
You've been linked. You've been to prison. That's all right. Because they collect your DNA.
They got your
Ain't no
DNA.
issue. Got it. You don't
You
have a
take
baby
some of
somewhere
these
else.
jobs, they got your DNA.
You got another baby out there that you didn't pay child support or, and then you had to establish custody. Oh, they got your DNA. And they come.
Genetic genealogists or DNA detectives use the family trees they build up to identify likely candidates for the biological fathers. They then track them down using search engines, public records, and social media. For 17-year-old Luis, the process has revealed his father is a wealthy businessman from New Zealand.
Oh, damn. You said wealthy. That's it. That's over. It's over. Wealthy.
Oh, he got him one. He got him one. See, he done went home, got him, found his rich daddy. I'm getting on the internet.
I done hit the lottery.
He done
She
hit
did.
The
she hit the lottery.
He hit the lottery, boy. Let's see what my man done found. He done found his rich dad. You know, everybody say, you know, when he was a kid, he like, my daddy rich somewhere. I got a rich daddy. That 23 and me done found your daddy, brother.
It's a bit sad to live without a father.
His father, a man called Harry Potter, has unexpectedly embraced the news. He has a son in the Philippines.
If you can support a child and let them know who they are, it's very important for them.
He's now supporting
this. Oh, hey, don't never believe that you too old to reproduce. Them old, that dude look like he can barely walk. He able to still get it in. Don't think you shooting blanks. See, y'all over there think y'all shooting blanks. I think y'all too old to shoot at the club. That old man, and you see his wife in the background looking like, huh? What you mean? Oh my goodness. Let's continue.
Luis, but this kind of outcome is rare. DNA results show 8-year-old Jaden's father is one of 2 Australian brothers. But both men are refusing to take a more conclusive test to rule themselves out.
2 options. He got 2 options for daddies.
Y'all going over there and y'all sharing it like, bruh. You know, he said, bruh, I done hit it. I done hit it.
Bruh.
We done hit it together. Why don't you go and partake of it? And you gonna shoot up the club just like me.
Shit. He better not be a twin. That's the whole thing. A twin is even harder to discern who's the daddy.
Let's continue on with this crazy thing.
When I started this work, I thought it was about child support orders, about identity and nationalities, but it's not. It's actually about the kids fulfilling their potential.
The DNA project has so far helped just a handful of children to discover their true identity, but there are still tens of thousands of others who remain abandoned. Grace Tobin, ABC News.
I hate the word usage they use, man. Abandoned. If you don't know you got a kid, how the hell are you gonna call the kid abandoned? You saw the old man that was wealthy. He found out he had a kid. He was freaking happy. He just didn't know. But to use the word choices some of these reporters use to overhype a story, they're abandoned. A lot of these dudes don't know they had kids. If I didn't go back and forth to the Philippines, I wouldn't have known old girl was pregnant.
And the thing is,
and that was back in the days when it was letters. There wasn't no phone calls. There wasn't no cell phone. None of that shit. You had to write a letter. It was snail mail.
And this is where my dilemma starts. You go over there and they are a sex worker, and you are going over there just to have fun.
Right.
So it's like almost to me like a mutual agreement. I'm here. I don't want to have children because we're just having fun. And then all of a sudden that person ended up pregnant. There goes the thing. But now my problem comes back to these dudes. You can't be that irresponsible, man. These, because I think we think, oh, well, shoot, she'll take care of it somehow, some way, this is one of the many chicks I done hit. I don't even remember their name, who came before me, who came after me. And all of a sudden,
can you imagine how many maybe potential chicks they might have ran through in a whole setting of being in that town or in that country?
So You got to be more careful. So my issue comes in, is it, all right, is it your responsibility? You know, because you can always say, yes, you are the father and it's your responsibility. But if you enter into like a contract, because isn't that like a contract? I'm paying you just for some services. Should you still be responsible for that? The Australian government says they're gonna hunt you down.
That's a slippery slope, like I said, and I'll give you my opinion. And I think you open up the door to weaponize even the sex worker to finding money, not only for herself and maybe other kids, by getting pregnant by you.
Yeah. Once you know, and you know how you guys are. This is how you guys are. See, y'all don't come with no alias. You don't say, "Hey, my name is Fearless." Fearless. Rodeo. You know, that's my name. Don't do it. Y'all
give me your names, your social security number, your addresses, how to get in contact with you. Y'all done fell in love and left all the evidence behind.
Here's my WhatsApp. And you need me to send that Western Union. My Western Union got my number on it, my address on it, my Instagram. You got my Facebook. So you now not only do you know who I am, you can look and see my friends. Oh, Ronan, that's you? Oh, you friends with Fears. I'm going to get a hold of Fears. I'm getting a hold of all the way up the ladder. Y'all go down there and y'all think, oh, you know, I'm just giving out some information. That information at this age, they can track you down. They use
y'all start trying to leverage your resources and your assets. Oh, I'm a YouTuber. So they know your YouTube page. They can go dig into that, figure out what else you're doing, who you are for real, and start tracking you down.
Yeah. You in the club doing this, and they like this. You know, what you don't think is going to hurt you now because you out having fun, it's going to hurt you in the long run.
What did you say the other day? A moment is worth how much? How many years?
18 years. You go down there for a weekend, and all of a sudden you're responsible for 18 years. And here go the crazy thing. You know, the one thing that can stop you from getting a passport?
Child support.
Child support. So not only can't you even go see your child because you owe child support, now they garnishing your wages. And don't think they can. I know a lot of people think, oh, I'm here. We're going to talk about Hague's Law, which is an agreement with United States has with other countries to seek you down and get a court order. I got 2 more quick videos. Hey, welcome up. Let me give some shout outs real quick to some people that joined us. Uncle Guns, Buck Travel, thank you, sir, for showing up. Make sure you don't have no dark kids over in Tokyo, brother. We've got to strap that up. Player with a passport, welcome. Paul, hey, brother, how you going? We got, I just seen Jim in the house. Oh, crusty, salty. Uncle Rico, how you doing, my brother? The child. Salute to everyone. I hope that y'all watching, and please pass this information on. Now, it's not just happening in the Philippines. We got Morocco in the house.
اسمي شيماء، في عمري 18 سنة وعندي وليد، ووقع لي مشكل مع شي واحد. وقع لي المهم أنا شي بنات عرفوني به فاش تعرفت عليه وداك الشي. المهم وقع لي هنديكي هنتزوج بيكي. المهم وفتالي وقع لي تا
هي كتشري الدواء تشربو بلا خباري، كتشري ديك العشوب زعما باش يطيح لها. حتى ملي قبطناها قلنا لها بقينا كنضربوها. قالت لها شنو ملي مشينا عندو كطيح له على رجلو، قلت دابا تشوهنا والبنت صغيره الا دابا هي جالسه ضايعه. الا ما جبتلاش انا باش تخدم على
She 18, but y'all the same thing. Y'all going over there making all these empty promises of what I can do, how I can do it, what I'm going to do. And then when I have a baby, then y'all know where to be found. No responsibility. I ain't taking nothing for it. Y'all just leave your kid behind. I got to call y'all out as a man. That's just being irresponsible.
Facts.
We can't blame them. You putting yourself in that situation. And so that's Morocco. I got one more, and then we're gonna get into some other ones.
I didn't know Morocco got down like that, being that it's a Muslim type of country.
Oh, brother, that's the trick. That is the trick. And the trick is in Somalia. Let me show you how they do it.
This is Eastleigh, a district of Nairobi, where a growing number of women have been reporting serious cases of male exploitation. They are victims of a form of sex tourism. Somali men from the West travel here to have sex with young women, but do so under the guise of marriage. It's known as vacation marriage.
Oh,
most of the population in Eastleigh are.
That's how they're getting around it. So they go there.
Vacation marriages.
Yep, they do this marriage. Then they get with the girl and say, oh, because the only way you can go into hotels or sometimes in those places is you have to be married. So they get somebody to get them married for that time, say how they're going to take care of them. You'll see what happens.
Somalis. It has also become a popular destination for Somalis who live in Europe and America. I have come to meet Ayan at home. She's staying with a friend because her family have thrown her out. Guurkan dhibka uu ku keenay familkaagii baa ku dayriyay.
Walaalkay gaariga ugu dambeeyay magaalada ku socdaa. Laakiin ma arki karaan baabuurka kugu dhufanaa oo dad iska soo baxay.
Why?
Ma ku arki kariib uu caay ceebaysay wana ceebaysay magaceena ku ciyaartay. Subaxdeena la isreer Ciise Saalax magac weyn ay leeyihiin adduunka. Laakiin magaceena adiga ku ciyaaray garaac noo keentay. walaashii xataa maalin loo la aroosay xalla hay wadana tii ka yarad wadana la aroosay. Adi laakiin lagu ma aroosin uurka ugu horeeyba garaac noo keentay. إلا أنا أسمع إنه أكل اسمه جعلي والله. لا لا ما يسمع أنا عنق يجيب لا كنا ولا ما يسمع.
Man, y'all over there selling dreams not only to motherfuckers online, you selling dreams to the chicks too.
Yep.
The hell?
And to help you out, Ozzy, yeah, I heard that, man. It's, you know, it's hard to address lies. So when somebody has their own form of reality, it's hard to battle. And I just was like, I can't respond to it. And I just said, why do that? You know, the saddest thing is to try to argue with an idiot. You'll lose every time. So not even argue with it. No use in, can't do it. I mean, you see somebody who's been in therapy 5 years and they still talk like that. But I digress. Different video. We'll talk about that later. So,
admittedly, so Ozzy, she is.
Yes.
As long as she can acknowledge it, she got problems.
You see the consequences that you guys are giving to this. For y'all, it's like, hey man, I get to go down there and celebrate. This is what you're doing to somebody. You convincing them. I mean, you know, as guys, we trying to score. We trying to get it where we can get it.
Yeah, sometimes drop that L word. Y'all love bombing the hell out these chicks just to get in the panties.
Yep. So what are the consequences? What y'all didn't know, man, and I think I'm going to try to share this screen if I can. There is, I think I pronounced it wrong. What is it called? Hague.
Oh, Hague.
Oh,
one of the two. Hague Convention.
Yeah. I know this is small for you guys to see, but what happens is
you should be able to zoom in. You see that little magnifying glass down there? There you go.
Let's go in if I can get it over a little bit. So the United States has established some agreements with some countries about child support. So you know that, oh, I can't get it in four. Yeah, there you go, old crusty. The Hague. I just think I was pronouncing it incorrectly. Where they can have child support with other countries, you not having to be there. So we checked this out. We wanted to find out where are the passport bros, where they going to. Let's see. I seen Brazil on the list.
Yeah, we got to talk about Candyland versus the European nations. A lot of you passport bros don't go to, but there's some people on this list that I know have gone into some of these places. Oh, Canada's on the list, obviously, you know, but El Salvador's on there.
Mm-hmm. Old crusty, better watch out, bro. Better be careful. The Philippines is on there, as we just seen what they doing too. Yeah. So these countries are part of a bilateral agreement. And what is
you missed
called?
Brazil at the top, or did you hit that one? Yeah, Brazil's on
Brazil, yes.
Yeah.
So Hague, Convention on International Recovery of Child Support and Family Maintenance. When you got a name for it, woo! No, we ain't got to the countries that can do it yet, Paul. These are the ones that
they're coming.
So
they're coming.
Here's when they can come to you. So Colombia. Now it doesn't have a formal agreement, but the legal system in Colombia can enforce child support through the courts. Wage garnishment, asset seizure. So you driving that new car? Oh no, she driving that new car. And what? Here it goes. And what?
Passport restrictions.
Oh, you thought you got a kid down there and you can come bang another one. They got something for you. You think how they stop them passport bros at the airport and say, "Oh, you doing this?" They're gonna send you straight home. You're gonna do a round ticket back home because you ain't took care of that kid. So they putting it all on you.
Or they're gonna lock you up and pull all the money you owe for back child support before they send your ass back.
That's right. And Brazil has it. So all the person has to do if they're in Brazil, they just contact the USA, and there's people that will go there for them. So all the paperwork that has to be filed is done. All that, you in that county, and they just say, "Huh, he's in this county, in this state," done. They file it for you because they're gonna get that child support. They got a whole group of people that does.
That's revenue for a whole nother country. You think they're not gonna help that person get their money? Man, you're seriously delusional if you don't think that country's gonna help that woman get that money out of you.
Yeah, they don't have places like Brazil, DR. They don't have a welfare system. They don't have that. So it's you. And you know how you're going to help them? You're going to do it, baby. I'm rich, bitch. That's cheaper if you couldn't send that money to. You want to be a real Western.
You don't want to buy that buffalo. You want to help out the family. Guess what? You're going to do it without having the chick.
You're going to do it. And hey, she may or may not take care of the kids. So the kid may be with the grandma and they just living it up on your part.
Say that again, because they will leave that kid with the grandma and go do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. Old Crusty, yes, DR is on here. DR is not listed among the countries with formal bilateral support agreements. However, international cases can still be pursued under a specific legal framework. And I know that I think New York or New Jersey, maybe both, they had an agreement. I know Christie was in there. He said, "All right, we getting tired," because New York is the second populous place outside of the Dominican Republic that Dominicans live. Let me repeat that. New York has the second most Dominicans outside of the country of DR.
Wow.
You don't think that one of them people here can find you? Come on now.
They got family on family. Somebody hunting you down.
They got you. My cousin living in they living in New York. They here. I forgot the place in New York where all of them live, but that's where they gonna find you. They gonna get you. You done. It's a wrap. So you needed to travel overseas. They got you. Yes, and they will charge per your U.S. earnings.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all 6-figure ninjas. Y'all in for it. Man. That's
why we said that kid that had the wealthy dad that was in Australia, that was a lottery ticket, bro.
That was a lottery ticket. You see, he ain't had them bad shoes on. That brother had good curly hair. He was behind his new laptop playing video games. Oh, that was daddy, all right. That was daddy. So if you think, what did you pay? A quick $100 or $75, or Jay Rillo get ripped off and you paying $150 for your girl? Oh, she getting that. She getting that. You think you getting ripped off now? Wait till that child support get to her. You wish you would have got a swimsuit, brother. You wish. Man.
Paul Milner said he gonna declare bankruptcy.
I don't think bankruptcy.
That don't matter, bro. You ain't getting out of it even if you declare bankruptcy. Child support is child support. They don't care if you broke.
All right, so let's see. All right, I think I'm good. Thailand, I was just there. So I went to a few massage parlors, but I got a legitimate massage. But just in case somebody put me to sleep and took a little bit out of me while I was gone and knocked out, I might be lucky because Thailand does not have a formal support agreement with the U.S. Ching, ching, baby. Keeping my money. Similar to other countries without specific agreements, child support matters would rely on international treaties. Man, I'm glad everybody over there knows I'm fearless. Not the one.
Maybe that's why it's a hot spot, because they know you can go over there and there's no extradition. There's no way of Thailand going back to the U.S. and trying to get money out of you unless you voluntarily give it to them.
Man, that's crazy. And Buck Travel says, and this is crazy. This is what they do. This is what we talked about. Marriage vacation is common in Islamic countries. Guys will marry a chick for a month or so, and he would have fun and then divorce her and dip. Damn.
Why are these girls up for that, though? I don't get it. I get it. It's money. Okay, I'm not going to be in denial.
It's a legal form way of prostitution.
So these chicks could be married 50, 60 times in a year, depending on how busy they are.
Yeah, but maybe they think the guy's, going to be the second husband.
How does the Islamic community even accept that? Looking at a woman and saying, oh, well, you're married, but now you're divorced, and you're married again, now you're divorced. How many times does the culture actually support that, Buck, before she starts getting looked at like they ready to goddamn stone her? And they still do stone people, don't they?
Man.
In some of these countries?
Yeah, they do that. Bankruptcy doesn't clear tax. That's right.
It sure don't.
Yeah. Child support.
It don't matter. You can file child support bankruptcy all you want. You still gonna owe that money, whatever the judge sets, every month on the month. You can be in arrears, and if you in New York in arrears, you know how tough it is there for y'all. They put y'all in jail. Don't even give a damn. No, they put them in jail. If you go in arrears, you going to lock up. They'll just treat you like a damn slave and get it out of you per day for every penny that they pay you for per day in jail. So you pay up, which means you always going to be running behind.
So here we are at the Philippines. Now the Philippines, y'all rolling over there. Y'all know y'all love them little Filipinos, and what they say.
I do. I admit.
Has a child support agreement with the USA. And is a signatory on the Hague Convention on International Recovery of Child Support and Other Forms of Family Maintenance. That means you get pregnant over there, you just a phone call away. You are a phone call away.
The big thing back in the day, Uncle Guns are verified. Take me to the land of the big PX was a phrase that they would use many a time while you were there.
Oh,
so they know.
Prince just divorced her husband by simply saying, I divorce you, I divorce you, I divorce you. And it's accepted. Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Islamic country or beliefs are like you say you're divorced those 3 times and you don't have any contract for 90 days and you're officially divorced. Some crazy crap like that. No documentation whatsoever. Kind of like.
So for you guys that don't know, I referenced this and you don't know what the Hague Law is. Hague Convention is for countries. It provides standardized legal framework establishing, enforcing, and modifying child support. You know what modifying is? That means every time you get that new job, I became a
coming for you
engineer and I'm working remote.
Believe me, some of these chicks will become instant international lawyers trying to figure out how much they can get out of you. Because they money motivated at this point. You just became a chain to them for the next 18 years.
And like you said, this in Colombia, you are subject to their court orders. You go down there and think you're doing something. Yep, all of that. And so what is it? I think you had something on there that said what you need to provide. I'll get that. As long as they have your name, they got your name. They know where you at, the city you in. It is a wrap. It is a wrap.
And like I said, don't think these countries ain't going to assist the woman that has the baby. They coming for your money because then they get to tax her on that money as well.
That's correct. A lot of them, these places, they don't have. You figure you go to some place like DR or even because I don't know if Colombia has it, but they don't have the welfare system. It's like you have that kid and you're responsible for it. You got to make it however you can make it. I know they have a few things that help them out just a little bit, some free things, but that country now is responsible. And you know what happened when the government gets involved? They do not want to pay them kids. For you having enjoyment, Oh, no, that's not happening.
I mean, even the country I'm going to go retire in, Philippines, it's mandatory. It's a law. The children that have to support the mom and the dad in their retirement.
Mm-hmm.
They divvy it up between however many kids they got, but the kids are paying for the adults' retirement.
Yeah. Old Krusty is right. You get that, you think, oh man, it's April 15th. I done put that thing in, and you done went to H&R Block. And you said, you know what? I want my money tomorrow. I'm gonna get it. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get that letter in the mail. Say, we have garnished your wages. Your tax return has gone to your child. Thank you very much. So you think you're doing it, you filing to get some taxes, they take it. Driver's license, gone. You know, that's what it is. So now they getting technology. We love technology. We love the fact that, you know, DNA, we can find out what percentage of Black or Indian or whatever we got in us. But now they using that DNA to track you down, to find out who your kid is.
Mm-hmm.
You keep going over there. They're like, all right, we got something for you.
Hey, and some of y'all world travelers going to have worldwide kids.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all start wrapping it up.
Yeah. You want to have, you know, you want to have a couple kids in the Philippines, one in Colombia, everywhere y'all go, Brazil. Oh, your kids not even going to be able to talk to
all
each
the
other.
big four. Now you'll have a reason to go travel. Go travel to see your kids and make another one. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Have at it.
They're paying child support, because if you're not paying, you get restricted from the country. So it's crazy. It is crazy. What do you guys think? Do you think this is fair? Because I want to know your opinion. Half of me thinks this way. It's not fair if you as a guy are going over there to, like, you go to a brothel and you're like, hey, I'm paying for this brothel and I'm just paying for, you know, this fun time. Mm-hmm. You know, that's it. I'm here to have fun. This is what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, 9 months later, a year later, you find out, oh, because you know what you did in that brothel. You done paid with your credit card. You know.
Oh, hell no, not the credit card. That's got your address and everything on it.
You pay with that credit card. They know exactly where you at. You pay with that, 9 months later, a year later, they like, look, you pregnant.
See, that's where that's I got to push back on the law, because like I said, women in America are already keen to this, and they weaponize even having sex here. They weaponize those children. They weaponize the child support department.
Yeah, you said this. He said, yeah, but you should have worn a condom. What if they punch the hole? They
punch the hole on the condom. Dudes sometimes are absent-minded. They don't bring the condom. So the girl making you believe you're safe, she gives you a condom she carries around because she's she's a prostitute. A lot of them carry the contraceptive with them. They give you a condom, you think you're safe, but there's a hole in it because she's already set you up for the long game, right? Mm-hmm. So you go and have sex thinking you safe, but you don't drift off a couple million kids up in there.
Or what if you know, you take it off, you tie it up, you throw it in the dump.
Put the hot sauce in there first. Let's do the Drake.
Yo, so you tie it up, you think I walked out, it's in the garbage, you know, because a lot of the problems is that you go to your room, you have fun with your chick, and then you leave out. You drop it in the you think somebody gonna clean it in the trash can. She cleaned it all right.
Bruh, think about this. What if the cleaning lady comes by? She that desperate.
Man, don't say it ain't so. It ain't so.
What the cleaning lady comes by? She ain't got nothing to do with it. And says, damn, this is an opportunity.
Man. Goodness gracious. You like, I got a baby with somebody I didn't even hit.
Didn't even hit. Man. She did the old turkey baster.
Yeah, dude's
now she's taking you to the bank.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So that's one part of it, and that's scary. You know, that is a scary part, because a lot of the countries that you're going to visit, a 10th of your salary is like a year's salary to them.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I take the chance, especially if you flash your money and you talk to them for a long time, you know, because some of y'all got those pros that's on speed dial. Y'all go to the same pros over and over. Y'all go down there. Now she know you. She know, where you live. She know your name, because y'all cool now. I'm close to her.
Lo and behold, she like me. She's sitting there every time you have a conversation, taking notes, because she's getting a little bit out of you every time she has a conversation with you. She gonna know everything about your life before you can get off that goddamn airplane.
And you know what you got to use to check in, right? When you go to that hotel, passport, your driver's license. You don't think they know who you are? You can use that false name. And just think about this. The guy at the front desk has seen her every day. He's seen you once a year. Who you think is cool? She throw him a little money. Yeah, I need that dude's name. Because she there every day. So that's your official government ID. So she can find you. Ain't no like, it ain't gonna work. But that's, so that's my problem, man. My issue is the game they can play. Now, back on the other side, I do have another problem, which I'm just leaving the kids there, man. The kids had nothing to do with your exploits.
Right.
You wanted to be fun. You wanted to go raw. You wanted to feel how wet it is. That's how you wanted to feel. And all of a sudden, now you have a kid that had nothing to do with it, has no idea who you are. And all he's doing is sitting in his room dreaming about, my dad is in Canada. I hope I got this rich dad. Or you over in Morocco and you done convinced this chick, oh, I love you. I love you. Me love you long time.
And again, those chicks, your vacation married to them in order to have sex. Come on, man. Really? You that desperate for box, you're going to go do a whole ceremony and be vacation married to him just so you can get the box? Bro, that's some diabolical shit.
That's sad and scary. I don't know what to tell you guys. I know that technology is finally catching up. Back in your day, Ronan, you could go over there. They have to mail somebody. No, they may not know who you are. No one knows. Now they got something called the internet. I know it's a new thing, but they got the internet. And just like you can Google search, they can Google search. Yeah, they find you out, and it's crazy how they can do it. And you think the scariest thing is somebody who has nothing but time.
And motivated by money.
Ooh, money motivated. Girl, got that girl in their ear. She's speaking Spanish. Amiga, dinero, Western.
And they got a whole crew of chicks sitting there trying to support her in her efforts. If she get tired, somebody else gonna pick up the mantle and keep on pushing until they figure it out, because they all gonna benefit.
And don't believe me, it don't happen. Remember I told you about the chick I met at the airport? That I said, I don't want to be with you later. That chick knew every time I landed. As soon as I would land, my phone would ring. I'm like, don't nobody know I'm here? Oh, because where you don't work, they got people there, all over. They whole little network. Look out for this dude. He coming.
I mean, hell, y'all already know some of these countries, they got their own websites or they got their own groups where they set the price on y'all. They got set prices. They already know what they charging y'all. And nobody will go against it. So you can't even negotiate one. I'm going to go down. You're going to get the same goddamn price. They already know.
This is exactly what we said, Black Man Travel. Dudes are paying extra to smash wrong. That's what the chick said. The chick on there said, it was $12, and she was basically like, I tried to convince him for my benefit and for his benefit that we all need to strap up because we safe. But what y'all do is y'all turn her to the backside. Then all of a sudden you pull out a little bit. Then you're going back in because you got to feel it. You got to feel it.
Some of these dudes, man, I'm telling you, they will start with a condom and say, it don't feel right. Rip that motherfucker off. Don't lie. Y'all do it.
Yeah, y'all do it. Yeah, y'all do it. I agree with you. They, know what it is. If you know what it is, you agree to what it is, go have your fun. I understand we men, and you want to go and you supporting the industry. Oh man, I can't even see this video I don't want to see it. Because it might be the only thing that might save you from this is like the one guy said, y'all brothers, and the DNA so close, don't nobody know who taking responsibility for it. That's other than that, man, yeah, that's sad. That's sad, guys. Well, we almost at time, fellas. We just coming here at lunchtime. We're gonna try to do this at least once or twice a week because we know that lunch is
Blue Plate special.
Yep, just the Blue Plate special to get you through, to put something on your mind. So when you at lunch, you like, man, I want to go down there and raw dog it. no, I don't. No,
What was in that show before? Back in Living Color days, things that make you say, "Hmm."
That's right. And you guys are making me say, "Hmm." So next time
Y'all
you get go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking, y'all some wild motherfucker. I remember those days. I do. I swear to God, I do. Take it from me. Don't do that shit. Understand, it's a smaller world with the internet now. Back in my day, like I said, it was snail mail. So it took a while to even get you some notification that I might have been a daddy over in the Philippines back in the day.
Goodness gracious. Like the little kid said, I got my daddy's nose. And Black Man Travels, they are enforcing it, man. We read some of this where they can legally take your assets. The Hague Convention is for both countries to come in where they can be in their country and file a lawsuit against you. In Colombia, you don't want to pay, they'll get a local, they'll go to their local judge where they can get, when you come over there and you got some money, they can take it from you. Also, they can lock you up and restrict you from traveling over there. Put a passport restriction from you entering into Colombia because you owe something. So you think, oh, I can't travel? They got something for you.
Yep.
Oh, Krusty, we hope so, brother. We just wanted to bring you a lunchtime special, get that blue plate special in for you. We hope this is informational. We're going to try to do this once a week. I'm sorry, you know, sometimes during the week it gets crazy for me. So we hope to do it. But fellas, we are what they call out. At the top of the hour, get back to work, make that money, save it up, because you might be paying child support.
Hey, on the playback, I need some comments. We need to hear some comments from you guys on, you know, if you know guys have been in this situation, how you feel about the situation. You know, if it's going to make you double think when you guys travel, you know, maybe be a little more cautious about how you wrapping it up. And what you're doing to do when you dispose it. We've heard these stories even here in America, man. Just don't throw that condom anywhere. You know, because now they got their money motivated now. They have an opportunity to take that condom and do something with it if you're just reckless with it.
That is correct. We appreciate you checking in because I'm also, as you can see, I'm on my laptop too. My corporate world is right here. My other world is right there. So I got to go back to corporate because if I get caught, I got to pay child support somewhere, and they got to do it.
Man, if you alive, your wife's gonna kill you.
Oh man, I know, boy. You talking about double child support? She gonna get that real child support, brother. She know where the bodies are buried. All right, fellas.
All right.
We out. Take care of yourself.